The Greek Islands, beyond summer stories. Quite a few places could be anointed as Greece's next great source of wine regions that prove the worth of terroir, making distinctive wines. If that's going to happen anywhere in Greece, we could definitely argue that the Greek islands would be a strong candidate. Yes, we're talking about the same islands that serve as many people's favorite holiday destination. Beyond the sought-after wines of PDO Santorini, could you ever imagine that next to your sandy beach in a Greek island there might be a vineyard? Winemaking in the islands is often driven by quality-minded young producers who have taken over old family properties, restored steep terrace slopes, and took advantage of an arid, organic-friendly climate and a bounty of old vines, often with known grape varieties. These grapes are wonderfully adapted to their specific terroirs, often windy and with intense sunlight and heat. But diversity is also a key aspect in the islands. Many of them are defined by high peaks, with elevation playing an important role in moderating the hot weather conditions.
The PDOs and the PGIs from outside of Santorini offer some very interesting wines. The islands particularly have very unique varietals that are exclusive and indigenous only to them, like Robola of Kefalonia. There's some lovely wines from Crete, Moscato Spinas and Viviano that are very exciting, that may have international comparisons, but I think there's enough uniqueness there that people are going to want to see them.
Crete is the biggest island of Greece. It boasts an impressive number of mountains, which offers a multitude of high-altitude terroirs. As a result, many of Crete's most celebrated wines, such as PDO Peza, PDO Daphnes, and PDO Archanes, are sourced from semi-mountainous and mountainous terroirs. The appellation of PDO Peza climbs up to 750 to 800 meters at its highest point. Altitude can also play an important role in the PGI Rethymno, PGI Iraklion, PGI Chania, and PGI Lasithi. Kefalonia sits in the western part of Greece in the Ionian Sea. The Mount Anos, at 1,628 meters, stands impressive in the island's center and offers some extraordinary rocky mountainous terroirs for the production of dry white wines under the designation PDO Robola of Kefalonia. Vines are grown up to 800 meters on a plateau and its surrounding slopes. Some vineyards on extreme inclination are supported by dry stone terraces. Kefalonia boasts an impressive number of local varieties such as Chaousi, Moscatella and Vostilidi, commonly labeled under the PGI slopes of Anos designation. On the southeastern edge of Greece, close to the Turkish borders, lies Rhodes, the largest island of the Dodecanese complex. Vines thrive on the western slopes of Mount Ataviros, reaching up to 650 meters above sea level on top of soils rich in marine fossils. The PDO Rhodes can be made still or sparkling and in different colors. White wines are mostly based on the Aegean Aetheri grape, bearing a subtle fruity character and soft texture. Those sourced from old and grafted bush vines in mountainous terroirs are packed with minerality and outstanding complexity.
From a marketing perspective, I think that the uniqueness and the sheer number of grapes that are available that are now being produced in quality versions all over Greece are going to be very exciting for the customer. Not to mention the fact that the value is excellent as compared to many of the international wines right now. People are looking for something new, something interesting, something dynamic, and I think the PDOs and the PGIs of the islands provide that. They are different from the mainland Greek wines. They exist only there on those islands in many cases, and that's the fun part about this, is to sort of discover new things that you can show to people, especially at the restaurant level. It's really exciting to have so many different opportunities and options for people to try Greek wines and to open their eyes to how good the quality is across the board.
Beyond summer, the Greek islands offer a profound diversity in varieties and terroirs, a long-lasting tradition in winemaking, and with millions of tourists reaching them each year, they can be the best source for any of your Greek wine stories.